goodness, good evening, everybody. Hello, good evening. Norma and Oceana and Shire and Big Mac, good evening. Pootling, that's funny. ATP Kitchen, good evening. Little Moon, Shah, Linda, hello. RC, hello. J to the D and has actually a bear. A bear, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Happy Monday, everybody. Oh my goodness, what a Monday. I am so tired, and that's okay, because I'm just going to even out my audio. There I am. Check, check. I'm so tired. I'm also a little sunburnt. Look at me. These rosy cheeks. It's ridiculous. I spent some time in the sun today, which was good, but also I needed to drink more water. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. I hope you had a fabulous weekend, and I hope you have a fabulous Monday if you're starting or finishing on, whichever. Thank you so much for choosing to be here. If you'd like to hit the like button before we start, that would be great, and if not, I totally understand. How are you? Are you well? Are you doing okay? Have you got something productive to do while we listen in on these shenanigans? Boy, howdy, I hope you do, and I hope I find my words shortly. Bunny, thank you for being here for 19 months. Bunny says, good evening, my friend. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Hello. And Cold Brew, hello, thank you for being here for 4 months. Cold Brew says, time flies when you're having fun. Love to you, Zach. Oh, love right back, mate. Thank you for the support. Thank you all for the support and for being here and hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you're well. Kitchen Mum, you're hot. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what the temperature is in Brisbane today. It's not super cool, but it's cool enough for a hoodie. So I'm cozy, you know. Anyway, so today we're going to be watching Miss Chantal Marima's Foodie Beauty. To be honest, she's produced 3 pieces of content over the weekend, and I have nor the time nor the inclination, because we are here to talk about the Drama Mama. The Drama Mama being Amberlynn Reid's full title. I'm kind of getting into calling her Mama, because when she was talking about... What was she talking about? She was talking about... someone had asked her on one of her super interesting Q&As, like, who her favourite Animal Crossing characters were. And she said, Mama can't have a favourite, or Mama can't choose favourites. And I was like, Amber's going to refer to herself as Mama? Great, me too. Back to Foodie. Foodie's got 3 things of nonsense. She's got an hour-and-a-half live stream. How did we sit through those hours and hours and hours worth of live streams? I don't know. I've lost my knack for it. There was an hour-and-a-half, and I started listening to the first 10 minutes, and I was like, this is insufferable. Nothing is being said. We are at the word salad bar. She's just saying hi to people. I would rather not. And the most interesting thing about an hour-and-a-half live stream was the shirt that she was wearing. So, yeah, we're not going to be watching that today. Maybe later, but not today. Queen, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate the hype. Lovely to see you. Happy Monday. Nothing, exactly, Unicorn, nothing changes. But instead, she put out a Domino's Pizza intuitive eating test mukbang, and I would like to collect my gold star, please, today. Oh, what a surprise, intuitive eating. Great. Will not be on a diet in about 3 days' time. Can't wait. So we're going to talk about that. I'm not going to talk about her most recent mukbang. She started telling us the history of Syria and then stopped about a sentence in and said, I'm not good at history. That would take too long to learn. As if she's got all of the things to do in the world. So instead, we're just going to be talking about intuitive eating and Domino's. How fun. Then we're going to be moving over to Mama Lynn herself and discussing 2 pieces of content. God, that's fun. 2 pieces of content that she uploaded. The first one is a heartbreaking conversation with my ex. This feels entirely performative and weird, and we'll talk about it as we watch. And then her most recent upload, which was only 4 hours ago, entitled Getting Into Bad Habits, Moving Update, Emergency Vet, and Trader Joe's Haul. Also, you put one too many commas in there. Vlog. Can't wait. Me neither. Just so you know, hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, watches way too much Foodie and Amber. Also, no here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Literally here to talk about the produced monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what? Choices. Choices about what we say. Choices about what we put on the internet. Choices. Oh, yeah, Baker Girl. I did catch that. It's literally the last 10 minutes of maybe 5 minutes of the mukbang. Foodie tries to come for Gordon Ramsay's cooking because she watched a TikTok. Well, yeah, kind of. TikTok where Gordon Ramsay was cooking a chicken and decided to try and shade Gordon Ramsay for seasoning a chicken with just salt and pepper before basting it in rosemary, and I'm assuming butter, when she said basting. Which seems weird coming from someone like Foodie, whose specialties include church basement spaghetti and peahens meatloaf. I mean, choose your fights, right? Like, she said, oh, all these people who are like well-known chefs, you know, they've got so much competition on the TikTok. There's just people out here, yeah, foodie, people cook good and people cook bad. And like, I'm sure Gordon Ramsay's okay. Sure, it's fine. Not Gordon from the inventor of the cooked chicken tea. Hot wet chicken. Auntie M, thank you very much for the super chat, my friend. Auntie M says, lunch break is almost over. Time to move more packages. Oh, well, you enjoy, mate. Thank you so much for the super chat. I hope you have a fabulous day. Stay safe. Peahans meatloaf. Yeah, that's the full name of the dish. You know what? We may as well watch that last bit of attempted shade she tried. I'm not watching the full mukbang. I give two hoots about a lot of foodie at the moment. It is boring as poop. So yeah, let's start where we should start, right? Yeah, Ambi's way more entertaining. Come on now. Get on board. Everybody who's not on board for Ambi, get on board. Get on board. No, that's not Ambi. That's some other YouTuber who had a ukulele. Anyway, let's get started. Let's go. Big? Yes. 1.25. Great. Let's start here.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Aha.
Hello, guys.
Could have skipped that.
Okay, this is an overwhelming pizza. It's a 16-inch New Yorker. Got a good deal on it, so...
I got a good deal on it, as if it's a car.
Oh, that's why I went with a huger size, but...
Aha, huger is not a word, ma'am.
I'm going to be sharing this, don't worry. And there's going to be lots left over because I'm going to do a challenge right now.
The funny thing is, after this stream, she was like, see, I showed you I only ate this much pizza and then didn't eat it, and now I'm on stream and now I will eat it. Samantha, thank you for being here for 18 months. Samantha says, the gals get me agitated. Thank God for Poppy. Oh, thanks for hanging out with us, Samantha. Look, I mean, same, but a lot of the time I have to remind myself, this is not my reality, this is theirs, and it's some fucking nonsense, I swear. It's just stupid. It's just stupid, and you gotta find the funny, you know?
Seeing how many pieces I can really eat before getting full, not just ignoring my hunger fullness cues.
Why is your pinky up, ma'am? Are you mad at the pizza?
Actually seeing how many I can eat, because normally I don't care how many I can eat before I get full. I just finish the pizza anyway, but I want to see before I'm full how many pieces I eat. Okay,
sure.
So
this pizza is massive.
All right, so here,
that's 2 large pizzas, right? That's the equivalent to 2 large pizzas at least, because I'm trying to think of what a normal Domino's looks like, and that looks like 2 smushed together.
Here it is. This is a supreme extravaganza pizza.
Maybe 3, considering there are 3 dips.
Or something like that.
Or she does like to order dip. She is a wet gal.
With ranch dip.
Hey,
oh my
Layla.
Gosh. Okay. So, let's try this out. My cat is playing in the background as usual. With Salah. Alright.
Oh, you think she doesn't like this? Ah.
Let's see.
Sounds like the opposite of what she's trying to do. One, mate, keeping track of what attempted like guidance Foodie is up to in relationship to all of this. Who even knows?
What slice I want? Oh, this one looks good.
She woke up today and decided intuitive eating. I feel like she's just got a hat with all of the like diets and fads and stuff in it. She just pulls one out. Intuitive eating today. Very good. RC, thank you so much for gifting a channel membership and welcome back to J to the D. Hello. Please make sure you thank the lovely RC. Thanks, RC.
You ever do that? Choose the best slices? Okay, here we go. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Gosh.
It's close. Hold on. We just need, for science, I just need to do a thing. Just, hold on. Oh, Voodoo, thank you so much for gifting a channel membership and welcome back to Kat. Hello. Please make sure you thank Voodoo for their lovely gift. Thank you, thank you. Here we go. Yep.
Yeah.
Gosh.
It's so close. It's uncanny. That's Snoopy's been watching.
Okay, this is a huge slice, so let's try this out.
How fun!
Oh my gosh, I love the floppy, foldy.
Sahara says 1 slice of the New Yorker equals 2 regular slices. That's what I thought, Sahara. I watched this before, and I know pizza pretty well. And I thought this is a massive slice, and this is probably the equivalent Domino's of like a large of half a slice, or sorry, 2 slices. So yes, that makes sense.
What kind of pizza do you guys like the most? Do you like Chicago style thick? I've actually never tried Chicago style pizza in my life. I have to.
Okay.
I like New York style pizza. Thin, floppy, full of toppings, cheesy, greasy.
Chantel's talking about pizza. Chantel's talking about pizza. That's all. My brain went somewhere else, because...
I like New York style pizza.
Okay. Take that out of the brain.
Thin, floppy, full of toppings, cheesy, greasy, full of ranch. So...
That's not okay, brain. That's not okay. Thin, greasy, floppy, cheesy, full of ranch. Pardon me while I evacuate my brain. I'm just gonna start again.
Bismillah and Beauty Bite. I'm gonna really appreciate the pizza, not just devour it. So tangy. I love the sauce from Domino's. I'm not usually a huge fan of Domino's, but I haven't had it here yet.
What happened to the diet box? Where has the diet box gone? This is not the diet box. This is the pizza box. This is a different box. Also, you know what's funny? I've been thinking about this a little bit. Foodie's inability to put sauce in the mouth, it has to be like smeared around the lips. It now will drive me bonkers, because as an individual with a beard, I tend to get like, look, this is fully a flavor saver, right? Sauce, food, crumbs, bits, but this is why, the universe gave us napkins. I don't understand. And even I can feel when like something's on my facial hair. That's not my skin. I don't understand how Foodie can just like mash food around her lips and not notice that there's just sticky, icky, saucy, ranchy business everywhere.
So...
Oh no, she got it, everyone. She got it. It's fine.
This is beef pepperoni. I don't know what kind of sausage. Maybe beef sausage. Mozzarella cheese, onions.
Oh no, Pootling, this is 1.25. Yep, 1.25.
Green peppers and black olives.
An act of defiance. That would make sense, Steffi.
I love it. I think it's called, and there's like oregano, so I think it's called the Italian. Water.
Why is it in a Coca-Cola cup? Why does that look like you brought that from the movies? Or, no, actually, that looks more like, not Big Donald's, but Big Donald's. I am tired. Big Donald's. It's the off-brand McDonald's.
Yeah, my sleeper gets some too.
It's so silly.
So,
hey, Shenanigans, good to see you. I agree. I think she's messy on purpose because she knows that people get infuriated by it. Some people find it interesting in a weird way. And she just loves getting messy.
Speaking of good pizza.
Oh, she had McDonald's during her live stream the night before. Was that the night before? I thought this was the same day. Interesting.
I mean, I can't tell which animal the sausage and pepperoni is made with. It tastes just like regular to me. Which in Canada they use pork.
Holy shit, she's boring.
Which I don't eat anymore.
Nobody cares!
But
it's insufferable. It's insufferable, and the other mukbang's worse. Bye, Linda. The other mukbang's worse. The other mukbang is even harder to sit through. How do you all do it?
a lot of you know this, but some of you might not. I come from a city called Cornwall, Ontario.
Oh, okay. Port. Any movie Dolby Stereo $6. Is this just a generic... I have a feeling like this is just a generic Google image of Cornwall.
Which I have, like...
The facades are lovely.
A love-hate relationship with.
Right. I'm sure a lot of people in Cornwall probably have a love-hate relationship. Well, maybe not.
I mean... When I was living there, I wanted out.
Oh my god, BB, hi. Are we going to watch Ambi? You bet your bottom dollar we're watching Ambi. This is mostly going to be an Ambi stream because we've got to sit through this nonsense first. And I'm not watching the other two. The pizza looks cold. I agree. It does not look warm.
This is thinner crust.
Do you know what goes really well in an air fryer? Pizza.
So I might be able to eat more.
I'm making lamb shanks in my Instant Pot, by the way, BB. That's off topic. It's not really, because my Instant Pot was also an air fryer. But I'm making lamb shanks. Actually, speaking of... Hold on. I gotta go check my lamb shanks. Here, look. I know how much people love this.
I'm not gonna be full. I'm gonna eat till I'm satisfied.
Uh-huh, sure, Jan.
And... I guess I want it out because... It's only a small town. Like, it has like 45,000 people, so it's not like small.
Is she eating again? Oh, good. She's eating again.
But there's not really much, I mean, to do for work, for anything, you know?
No, not lamb shakes. Lamb shanks. They're delicious, and they look pretty well cooked. So hopefully they worked out well.
So it's kind of boring.
Does she not have a microwave? I don't think so, but an air fryer is good enough. You don't need one.
A lot of people who live there don't like living there. But some do, because, you know, if you're settled and you have a family, it's not bad.
Right. And you must have hated Cornwall because you're such a party animal and socialite and not exhibitionist. What am I thinking of? Person who enjoys doing things.
It sits right on the border of,
Meanwhile, I feel like she hasn't left this apartment for like a week.
There's a bridge.
Hey, Vanessa.
Cornwall.
Hey, Wheelie.
Taking you to upstate New York, Messina.
I feel like we've been over this before with Foodie. That's weird.
There's a native Akwesasne Native Reserve. With a very popular casino.
Is that the one Foodie used to go to and smoke and put like pennies in the slots? Was that the story? I feel like it was.
Mm.
Oh no! My pizza's falling apart! I'm gonna get it all over myself! Sorry, I forgot I was reacting there for a minute.
I used to go many times, but I don't gamble anymore.
It's the helpless, infantized, like, mess of it all. I hate it. I hate it and I don't like it. Yeah, I don't think she's enjoying it either, Big Mac. There's not enough sex noises to make me think that this is an enjoyable meal for Foodie.
Which is good.
Oh my god, Lottie, hi!
Because I used to spend maybe like $200 or $300 a pop every time I would go. And I went frequently.
Boop, you know what I said.
Gambling is addictive. Oh, my lipstick!
Oh, just wipe it off, ma'am.
So...
Man, she's making a lot of mouth sounds, hey? Like, you can really hear it.
The mall is really sad. It used to be more bustling.
I'm trying to pay attention, chat. It's really challenging today.
The Cornwall Square. In the 80s, it used to have trees in the middle, like smoking areas. Sears was open. Sears is closed now. And it's more like a dead mall almost.
And shenanigans entirely unlikable. That's the other goal she's aiming for.
But one thing it always had that it cannot be beaten anywhere. You can fight me all you want. But I have to say, Cornwall has the best pizza.
What the hell is this? Oh my god, they're called Cornwallites. Right. Supreme comfort food for residents, ex-residents, and visitors alike. Source of the question that has been passionately debated for decades. Just who makes the best pizza in Cornwall? Ma'am, what are you doing? This is stupid as hell.
I think one of the pizza places there, Riverside Pizza, even won like Ontario's best pizza or something. It's so popular.
Annie, hello, my friend. I hope you have a big cup of coffee, and thank you so much for the support in the super chat. Annie says, BB Niece once again would like to remind you real infants are not this incompetent about eating. Well, I'm glad. Thanks, Annie. Appreciate it.
I'm on slice 3.
Isn't she in Kuwait? Steve, yes, she is. Yeah. She's been in Kuwait for 7 months, 8 months, however long it's been now, apart from a couple of trips to renew the tourist visa.
They're pretty thin, and I'm pretty hungry, so...
I'm pretty pulpy.
There are people... I've heard of people moving out of Cornwall.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe neither of these pieces of content were good to watch today.
And paying for them to freeze the pizzas, ship them by air to, like, wherever they moved. It wouldn't be the same. Like, I don't think putting it in your own oven would be the same. I don't know. Now...
Baker Girl says, I think it's about 10:30 p.m. when the McDonald's intuitively appeared. Fair.
Here's
that was
the
on
thing.
the live stream, right?
If you were to go and sit and eat at these restaurants, you wouldn't want to. I mean, they're basically dumps. Sorry for lack of better term, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way.
Look, I mean, I actually feel like a warm sense of classic charm to places like this. Like, they feel like they're filled with memories of people eating good food, you know?
But they're like mom and pop, dumpy, rundown. These places have not been
No,
renovated
well, not everywhere can be as luxurious as the creamy condo.
since,
Eating pizza boxes on a laptop box.
like, I swear that
She really does not know when she's in a glass house, which is often when she talks about things and people.
early 80s.
Put it on 2 times speed. All right, Sky Fury. I can't do 2 times, but I can do 1.5. I'm meet you in the middle.
I'll try to find pictures of the interior. But at the same time, it's these like
Oh, that was a good and bad timeline.
vintage. The fact that they're not upgraded and renovated is what makes it
There's also Foodie and Pete's arriving at like 9 o'clock at night, right? Being the last people there.
so cozy, like nostalgic. And they don't have to spend money on renovations. You know, sometimes you go to a really fancy restaurant that's like super, has like fountains and it's like, wow, you know? But the food is subpar. So they make up for it with a nice atmosphere. This
I love this attitude. Hi, I'm from New Zealand. I love this attitude of Foodie, like, being the food critic all of a sudden. It's so good.
place has the best pizza. Most people just come and take it out.
She's going to tell you a thing or two about good food.
You drive up to the place, you're like, the sign is like yellowy, worn out because it's so old.
Another great pizza place, Olympic Park. Okay, someone needs to break this down for me. Why are we being reminiscent about pizza back in our hometown? Is she feeling a pang of nostalgia for Canadian pizza? Is that what's going on? Are we going back to Canada? Please, for the love of God. Please. I'd love that. Do you know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see Foodie moving back in with Mum. Let's... Let's see that content. That'd be so much fun. Mostly because we'd get to see Buster. I think Buster would hate living with Foodie.
And you're like, I'm going to order pizza from here. But when you go in, you smell the pizza. And you're just like, yum, you know. And the scene is...
She's just thinking about pizza. She'd rather eat that. Makes more sense.
Like from the 70s or 80s. You know, the same booth.
Because Domino's pizza is just like... I don't know. It's just... the basics?
Booths with cracks in the vinyl. Is it vinyl seats? And then you have the Formica tabletop.
Sad Big Bird, 100%. I think I would love to see a divorce bees.
And there's not a person sitting there except for the delivery man waiting.
Where are all these photos from? This is so bizarre.
For orders. One time I went to Cornwall, the first thing I did was order a Riverside pizza.
Oh my god, didn't we see that? I'm sure we got a car live stream mukbang of Chantal getting a Riverside pizza. I'm so sure of it.
Because my brain's like that, right? Anywhere I go, I think of the food. So, I park in front. I go and sit. My order wasn't ready. They're so busy. And I'm sitting there just observing everything. The delivery guy...
We did see that. Nice. Pootling along, thank you for being here for 28 months, my friend. I appreciate you. Pootling says she misses everything. She's trapped. Oh, well. Well, exactly. Oh, well. Like, no one cares. Like, no one... Nobody cares. And I think so many of us, when we saw Foodie being like, I'm going to move to Kuwait to marry a man I've been talking to on the internet for 3 weeks. As soon as everybody saw that, aside from the potential, like, you don't know this person, what are you doing? It was also the whole conversation about, like, you're going to take yourself with you. Like, your issues do not stem from you living in Canada. Because she had so much mouth talking about how her life was going to turn itself around when she got to Kuwait. She wasn't going to have to pay taxes. Did you know you don't have to pay income tax in Kuwait? Apparently, you also can just not pay taxes in Canada for 4 years and whatever happens. Oh, you know, like, the food's so much more, like, cultural or whatever. I'm going to be living with the man of my dreams and we're going to work on me and I'm going to be improved. None of that's happened. None of that has happened. Chantal's still stuck in the creamy condo, a different creamy condo. Stuck in the creamy condo, just devouring pizza for coin. Nothing's changed.
I was waiting in one of the booths sitting there like...
The butter is so fresh in Kuwait. Oh, it's super fresh. That McDonald's is real fresh, you guys. It's fresher than Canada, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. I don't know, talking about Cornwall stuff.
The beef, it's just real, like, beefy, and the lettuce is, like, icebergy.
Man, did she have the newspaper there? I swear these people still read the newspaper.
On the pickles, you guessed it, pickly.
Do any of you still read the newspaper?
100% shenanigans.
Anyways.
See, and she could have experienced all of this fresh food if she'd just, like, gone to the restaurants to eat instead of getting it delivered to her front door and then having Pete's run it up to her. Yeah. The sauce is saucy. You know when pizza's cold and the crust starts to get, like, real chewy?
I like to do when I go there.
I feel like we're at that
family.
Period.
There's this candy shop right near where I used to go to elementary school.
We're eating food and talking about other food. Great. Good to see nothing changes.
And the elementary school is gone now. It's kind of sad. They rebuilt something else.
I don't mean I don't mind, cold pizza from the fridge. That has its own, like, joyful, like, experience. But, like, room temp pizza? Nah, no thank you.
Okay, let me see if I'm satisfied.
Do all the mukbangs have this feeling of infinite sadness? Brandon, yes, actually. In the last 2 weeks, all of the mukbangs have been... Mukbangs have been particularly... Like, since the panic 40-day water fast, pretty much everything's been really... You know, heavy.
I still feel hungry, I think. I'll try eating one more and see if that doesn't. I was hoping I would only have 2. But I really want to see. Maybe I'm not giving myself enough time. I'll eat
It's been less than 14 minutes.
slower.
It's been about 14 minutes.
Or they're thin pieces. Anyway. There's this candy store. And
Wait, what are you doing? Why are we
when I was
just
a kid,
eating the
when I was going to school
crust?
there,
This is
my mom would
weird.
always give me
That's weird.
some change. Remember when you could buy things with change? Like for a loonie, which is $1 Canadian. I could get a huge bag of like sour candies, 1-cent candies.
Yeah,
I think it was
inflation.
called Samson's Confectionery. It was right across the street. And for years, even after I moved out of Cornwall, because I've been gone from there since 2011.
This is the most boring shit ever.
Around. So basically, like, anytime I go to Cornwall as part of
Just having bizarre nostalgia. Yes, sad big bird. I agree.
nostalgia, we'll go to Samson's and get a few candies, you know, just share a bag of candies. But the thing is like, we have to mix it because people in my family like different things. Like, my mom loves those gross, sorry if you like these, marshmallow, banana, and strawberries. I hate those.
Marshmallow banana.
I like sour
You have like banana lollies. They're not marshmallow. Well, I guess they kind of are.
candy only, like those sour keys. I used to call them soothers. I don't know why.
Oh, you know what I saw in the shops the other day? Eucalyptus drops. Oh, talk about tuck shop nostalgia. That's where that is. Some of those words might have meant nothing to a lot of people in the chat. Some of you may understand.
You know what?
Actually, Abe, you have not missed anything.
I've had enough.
Okay, so 3 and crust.
I'm starting to feel it now. It takes a while. I should eat slower. But I'm satisfied with my pizza craving now. That is delicious. Like,
How long was it before she ordered McDonald's on the live stream later that day?
oh my gosh, one of the best pizzas I've had. I swear, just how I love it. Very thin. It's
Oh, sesame snaps. Classic, Lottie.
very, very thin. It's
With the one with the yogurt drizzle when you're feeling fancy. So good.
floppy. If it was thicker, maybe less, because I usually, like, whenever my family orders pizza from Riverside, I usually honestly just have 2 slices, but Riverside pizza, Cornwall pizza, the slices are, like, fat. They load on the pepperoni and the toppings. That's another thing that's good about the pizza. Yeah, I didn't even tell you what makes the pizza good. I have to insert pictures. It's, like, homemade. The dough is so flavorful and fluffy, but it's on the thicker side. They still give you a dough ball in
She really is just talking about pizza she'd rather be eating now.
the middle of the pizza, which you can throw at people that you don't like. The cheese. Okay, it's like
Did someone throw a piece of dough ball at you, Foodie? That seems particularly pointed.
tasty mozzarella, pizza mozzarella. And it's like thick like this.
Not even kidding. There's a rumor that one.
I thought Foodie came up behind me and started talking there. That is fucked. Don't like that. Don't like that at all.
Tasty mozzarella, pizza mozzarella. And it's like thick like this.
Not even kidding. There's a rumor that one of the pizza places gets their mozzarella cheese from the Italian mafia.
Like one time I had
Why was that necessary? We didn't need that. My heart didn't need that. Jeez Louise. Ooh, that was terrifying.
leftover pizza cold. And there was a chunk of mozzarella this high. Like, excuse me. I don't know why I'm offended by that, but it was just like
She really does love pizza, Steve, yeah.
too good to be true. Yeah. I'm not super full, but I'm full. Like enough. Like if I ate more, I wouldn't feel well. So that's good. And then, so yeah, so, my gosh, like,
My gosh, these words. So many words, so little time.
the toppings are generous, you know, and it's just so delicious.
You know what? Here. I can't stand you, so here.
I can't explain it. But you have to put ketchup on it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video.
Oh, are you done? Hold on, I want to go back and find that terrible...
Too good to be true. Yeah. I'm not super full, but I'm full. Like enough. Like if I ate more, I wouldn't feel well.
Okay.
So that's good. And then, so yeah, so, my gosh, like, the toppings are generous, you know, and it's just so delicious. I can't explain it, but you have to put ketchup on it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one. Bye.
Okay, bye. Oh god, there's so many things on the screen. No. Well, that was terrible. Also, oh no, don't even get me started on Drag Race. Don't even get me started, chat. You don't want to see me go off. Or do you want to see me go off? Right, we're going to move over back to Foodie's final mukbang. Not final, but her latest one, which was terrible. Just to try to catch the bit where she starts to slag off Gordon Ramsay. See my use of phrasing? It's good. It's great. Excellent. All right, let's get started here. Oh god, at speed, because I'm not tolerating any of this.
Thanks for having dinner with me.
Everyone's yelling to go off. Riggory. The rigor scale. I can't tell you how much of a stan for Jessica Wilde I have been. Since season 2. I remember Good Pete and I watched season 2 as it came out. Did you know how hard that shit was to watch in Australia? We couldn't do it without visiting a friendly little torrent of water. It was impossible. And I watched it and I fell in love with Jessica. And I thought Jessica should have been towards the end. And she was. She was like top 5, I think. But I felt so bad for her. Because she was so charming. She was so charming and lovely and perfect and beautiful. And then she is off screen for like 13 years and then comes back and she's shat on. For a boot. For a boot who she put her lovely lesbian partner in. So that she could dance better. Riggory. Riggory and gaslighting, that's what it is.
Guys, I've just been like bubbling it in because it's quite delicious, I have to say.
It's hard enough to watch as a teen in the US at 2 a.m.
You know.
What is this thing back here? What is this? Hold up. No, not you. What is this? What's this? Chat, what's this? I feel like I've seen it before, but I'm also very confused. What is this? This is a cat post, isn't it? Now it kind of just seems like a cardboard post. Oh, we skipped the food review? Oh no, what a shame. I thought she talked about Gordon Ramsay towards the end. Cat scratcher vase. Yeah, but why is the fresh fake flowers? A vase made from a cardboard tube and a plastic cup. You know what? You're not wrong.
Whatever seasonings they use for this, delicious.
Oh, I think it's here.
I was watching,
I found it. I knew it was here.
Okay.
Here we go.
I was watching,
We're all about to watch Foodie the Beauty talk shit about Gordon Ramsay. Are you ready?
Gordon Ramsay cooking
There it is.
chicken on TikTok. I don't know if you guys saw this TikTok.
There's many. I may have missed it.
It was him cooking.
God, she looks like she has messed up that chicken. What the fuck? What is going on here? Hold on. We're going to have to go and visit the carcass over here. What did she do? What did she do here? This looks so aggressive. Ew.
A chicken breast. He was trying to teach kids how to cook a chicken breast. He treated it like a steak. He seasoned it.
It's a protein, ma'am. They're very similar.
And this is where the crime comes in.
The
Salt and
crime?
pepper.
Oh my god, how dare. How could you season a chicken breast with salt and pepper? How dare.
And,
The undeniable gall.
what about the other seasonings, Mr. Ramsay?
Nerve of him. How dare he?
Salt and pepper.
Uh-huh.
And then he was basting it.
Uh-huh.
He put rosemary in the pan.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's not a steak, dude.
Maybe you should just shut up and eat your food. Like, it's not a steak, dude. It's chicken breast. That's exactly how I season my chicken breast, but I don't go so far as to baste it in rosemary. I just put a little bit of spray oil on the pan and kind of, like, sear it up. It's great, because they serve it with a sauce. Salt and pepper is a pretty standard seasoning. You idiot.
Season that chicken. So, it looks,
Again, Gordon Ramsay should not feel bad, because Miss Peahands Meatloaf over here can just, like, take her criticism and shove it. That's funny.
bland. To say the least.
Bland. Okay.
Like, not to be mean, but do you just ever find that some famous chefs are just, like, kind of overrated? Anyway, it might be because I kind of feel bad for him because he has so much, like, competition with this day and age of, like, TikTok food culture. Like,
Wasn't Gordon Ramsay on TikTok, like, with his... I think it was his daughter, right? He was teaching his daughter how to cook and, like, recording it as TikToks. Or was that Instagram or Instagram Live, maybe? I don't know. I can't quite remember. But I think Gordon Ramsay's doing fine. You nincompoop.
he's probably just trying to keep up with the time. Because, like, master chefs are kind of a thing of the past.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
No, you don't. You should just shh and eat your food.
With cable dwindling, Food
With cable dwindling!
Network going with it.
Uh-huh, the Food Network. That's been relevant for a time. Yes.
And you have all these really awesome people making food that are not even, like, trained chefs.
It's just so stupid. This is the dumbest.
And have new techniques.
Oh, Gordon Ramsay just got a new show? Cool, great. Good for him. Do I put chocolate chips in my strawberry banana quick bread? Strawberry and banana. I don't know. I'm not a massive favor of cooked strawberries with chocolate, BB. Maybe honey? Well, honey might keep the liquidy though. But I mean, chocolate's always good, so how could you say no? Cold brew, that's true. She did make cheese out of an old hijab. Yeah, she did.
The food industry is probably one of the most competitive ones.
Sorry, baby.
Like, I don't know, man.
I don't know either, but I've just realized that she's got a bucket of rice again.
Full.
You're full?
So I'm
Are
gonna
you?
stop.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's nice after you've done the nasty with that chicken. This fucking tiny water bottle.
The rice went down hard.
The rice went down hard. Okay, well.
So,
Buttons.
the chicken was fall off the bone. As you can see, all there's left is, like, chicken chum. Just bones and skin. Yummy.
I don't think she enjoyed it.
And pretty healthy. Like, it's homemade food and,
Oh my god, we are up to homemade food. Fucking nailed it, Zach.
you know, very delicious greens, chicken.
I always forget that homemade food is between intuitive eating and I'm not on a diet.
Yeah. This liquid is just the broth that was cooking with the chicken, so. Anyways, guys, thanks for having dinner with me and trying this, experiencing this.
No, it was terrible. Bye. We're done. I'm done with Foodie. Chat, I'm done with Foodie. If you're not here for Ambi, you should be because it's so much more interesting. Because Foodie's nonsense is dry. Anyway, we're going to move over to Ambi now. Now, the thing that we will not be discussing, well, we will be discussing, but Ambi won't be discussing in her current content, is the fact that Baxter came online and said, "Oh boy, you remember a couple of weeks ago where you said, like, the things that I did to you? Well, funnily enough, last year in September, was it? You said that there was a threat of legality if either of us spoke about each other. That's kind of weird." So now there's this general sense that Ambi has threatened legal action towards Destiny should she speak about things. So I can't wait for for Becky to speak about things if that helps her to process, heal, and whatever. And I honestly think it would. I hope she talks about talks to someone rather about all of the trying hardships that she had to deal with Ambi over the 4 years that they were together. But now we're going to get into Ambi and Feline's totally not scripted and absolutely real and not under duress conversation. Let's call it a conversation. Anyway, let's start at 1.25 times speed and go from there. Very good. Very good.
All right, you guys. So Feline is here, and this is hard for the both of us, but I asked her if she wanted to, say her side or anything, because there are a lot of you who do like her.
There's no sides. Like, I don't feel like there's any
Oh, you avoided this, Brandon? Well, welcome.
sides to this breakup.
No, there's no sides, but
Baxter checked and suddenly realized she was all out of fucks. I truly hope. I hope she pulls like a full Amberlynn moment where she's just like, okay guys, here's a community tab post, just drop your questions in here and I'll read them on live stream and answer them. That would be great.
I definitely want you to be able to use your voice.
Here's for Abby. Thank you, chat.
And this is the best way to do it. I went onto Instagram and
To monetize our breakup. So silly. So silly. Excellent.
these were the top questions. And Feline already went over them to decide if she...
How do you even mark a top question in Instagram? Like, do you have to read them all and pull out the ones that are all, like, similarly asked?
She wants to answer them or not, and she said they're all fine to answer, because obviously I want her to be able to speak about what she wants to speak about, so...
Who said exit interview? That's funny.
I don't remember a single one of those questions.
Oh, do you want to go over them again?
No, it's fine. Just throw them at me.
Okay. So the first question is, will you be moving out of state as well?
Yeah.
How is that the most asked question? That is some fuckery.
Yeah. I think I just want a clean slate. I don't know where I'm going yet. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. I just know I'm moving. I don't
Who asked that? Who asked that? No one cares.
know where.
No one cares.
I don't have a set date, but that's just a new adventure.
Yeah. I feel emotional.
No.
We both keep going back and forth between numb and super emotional.
Uh-huh.
And it's always on different times. When I'm emotional, she's numb. When I'm numb, she's emotional.
We haven't synced up our emotions yet.
No. Will you remain...
What the fuck? Move on. You people are not processing. As someone who has not processed relationships healthily in the past, living with your ex after you break up and creating monetized YouTube content fits in the, like, this probably doesn't feel right category.
in each other's lives as friends?
I mean, we better.
We absolutely better.
100%.
We're gonna remain friends. Cut the cord!
I mean, that's still my best friend. Like,
My best friend. Feline, you need better friends.
Oh.
don't cry.
You want to be honest? I literally thought that you were going to be the one to cry
I
during
don't know why we're watching this stupid image, but we are.
this.
I don't know. I'm like, I feel very detached
So it's been working.
in this moment of time. I have my moments where
Yeah.
I'm crying. Like you said, I have my moments where I'm numb. But yeah, this moment, it just feels like it's surreal.
Yeah. And what I mean by it's working is like, because I'm the one who kind of made the rules. No sleeping in the bed together.
Move out. Move out. My God, move out.
I keep asking her if she's comfortable on the couch. She says it's cozy, so. Alright, next question. Will you keep the tattoos you got that have to do with Amber?
Okay, that question may have actually been asked. But also, that's, again, in the realm of top questions to ask Ambi and Feline after breaking up. These don't even register in my top 50.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see a reason not to.
Why did you break up? Why didn't you try to make it work? Did you ever consider couples counseling, since you considered a fucking tattoo, which is a little bit, more impactful than, say, couples counseling? Well, at least will last with you possibly a little bit longer than the relationship. Did you ever try her chili? What's the relationship with Becky like? Because apparently Becky and Feline were good friends when they were all living together. That's right, they all lived together. Who's Jade?
My tattoos are a story of my life, my journeys, and people in my life.
What's wifey gonna do with her wifey tattoo? Just claim it, I guess. Just say, I was once called wifey.
And
Tell us the story about the potato and the poop. It's like the princess and the pea, but part of the Amberverse.
yeah, Amber may not be my partner anymore, but she's still someone I love. That doesn't change.
Why?
No, I'm not just gonna erase her.
Do you think it's going to be hard to see the tattoos, though? Because I can't even imagine.
Oh my god, sound more desperate, Amberlynn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be, a whole new adjustment when we're not living together.
Like, once we say our...
Yeah.
I was going to say final goodbyes, but I don't think it's that.
I don't think it's final goodbyes. I told you that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I hope it is. I hope Feline leaves and they just never talk again.
It's just gonna be...
That would be great.
It's not living together anymore.
In two completely different states. But you love to travel. So...
I'll make my way to you at some point.
Yes, you will. In your words, why did the breakup happen?
This is what I want.
In my words,
Quick, get the script. Where's the paper?
I feel like this is probably the most adult relationship I've ever had. There was a lot of growth on both ends. And as you grow, sometimes you just realize you need different things than what you may have originally thought you needed.
Fridge turning on in the background?
And that's what it came down to. We don't give each other what we need. In not all senses. That's not in all senses, but in enough sense that we just realized we may not be the best for each other. Or at least in the capacity of a relationship. Like, there was no animosity. There is no animosity. At least from my end, there's no ill will.
Okay, I'm sorry, Feline. I'm going to have to speed you all up because this is slow.
We're still in love. Like, I still love her. But sometimes that's just not enough.
I don't understand this concept of love is not enough. I don't. Because we're not talking about, like, Feline's not saying, oh, I have to move back to my parents because one of them's sick. Amby's not saying we can't be together because of, like, any good reason. All we've heard at the moment is sometimes you grow and sometimes you learn and sometimes you just grow apart. Even though you have lived together for 2 years, have, like, literally moved in what seemed like the month that you met one another. Like, again, I still remember when Chantal proposed the idea that her and old mate were going to get couples counselling, and that, like, that blew my fucking mind. But considering you've been in a devoted relationship for 2 years, like, was that even an option? Therapy, counselling, getting someone else on board? Because none of this is, like, love is not enough is not, for me, I don't think that's a valid reason. And I'm not talking about their relationship. I'm talking about, like, in the interests of transparency, like, I don't think that would be a valid enough reason. It's not to say that it would be like, no, you're not allowed to break up with me. I just don't think that's a valid reason. Like, there'd have to be more than that. Love's not enough. Okay, but, like, why?
To push a relationship through.
Yeah.
You know?
I've tried to explain that, and some people don't believe in mutual breaking up, and it is a thing. It's when two people agree to go their separate ways, and we agree on that. As painful as it is.
I mean, I guess to those people, like, you're, in a sense, lucky that you've never had to experience that.
Yeah.
What are you experiencing?
Because it's a different type of pain,
This
for
is
sure.
definitely a different type of pain.
It's a different type of pain. Both of you sound like you've never been in an adult relationship in your fucking life.
Because, if you end things on bad terms, you can wipe that person from your life and just move on. But it's like...
You can end things on good terms and wipe that person from your life. It's fine. You don't have to be friends with your exes.
Especially if you're not in love with them anymore.
Yeah. And it's like, you can just move on, move forward, and that's that. But when you're still in love with a person, it's like, you have to...
Then why are you breaking up? Love isn't enough, but we're still in love. Then why are you breaking up? Why are you breaking up? Feline, could you just be honest and say that you're breaking up with Amby because Amby can't travel and you would like to see the world? Because that's what Amby's basically said to us in no uncertain terms. I can't give her what she deserves. What does she deserve? What does she want? Does she want to go out and see the world and you can't do that currently? That sucks that you're in that position, but could we just, like, be a little bit fucking honest? That'd be nice. Jen, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Jen says, hi, Poppy, hot team. There's exactly what I was thinking. I'd be interested to know if they've tried counselling. Just tried anything. It sounds like they've found a nice little, like, quote on Pinterest to use to close their relationship out. It's so weird.
Make that unselfish decision to say, I'm not what you need. And I will say it's probably one of them.
I love that Feline saying, I'm not what you need. Meanwhile, Ambi 3 months ago was like, I've never felt more supported in my life. All of my other exes are fucking terrible compared to this goddess Feline I have over here, looking after me, motivating me, paying for my weight loss surgery. She's looking after me. She's paying rent. What'd she say? Get you a wife that works? Is that what Ambi said about Feline? Get you a wife that works. But none of that was enough. Because sometimes love just isn't enough. This is gaslightery. Brandon, thank you so much for the super chat. Brandon says, can we be honest? Zach, that's a silly question. It's true, because the answer's no.
Most mature things I've ever done.
Yeah. So the next question was actually, are you still in love with Amberlynn?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I love her with all my heart.
Oh, Amethyst, I'm so sorry I'm loud.
That's
Hold
my
on.
time.
It's just because we're bouncing between so many things. And also, I'm just loud.
And what would you do differently?
There's a lot of things I would do differently.
Really?
Also, Feline's quiet. Here we go. Check.
I would have made sure I was in a better place emotionally, mentally.
That's okay.
Before entering this relationship.
Yeah.
You know,
I have turned them up.
I'm still at a point in my life where I'm growing and changing from year to year.
Week to week. Me too, though.
Yeah. And I think when we first started dating, I thought I was, like, in a good spot. I was taking medication for mental health, going to therapy regularly. I had felt the best I've felt in my adult life. And I thought, like, it can't get any better than this. But there was still a lot of things I needed to work on. Yeah. And I know you saw that firsthand.
Yeah. Both of us have a lot we have to work on.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're going to be the one that got away.
The one that got away, Amber. Your desperation is showing. Oceana, thank you for the super chat. Oceana says, Amber didn't do the work to qualify for weight loss surgery, and Feline said she will never change. I think, Oceana, thank you for the super chat. Lovely to see you today. I honestly think I think it's a culmination of things. I think it's multiple things, but Wifey probably just was sick of nothing action, like a lot of talk and no action, much like the audience, I guess.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Because I think about that saying where it's just like, we're right for each other, but like not right now. You know? And you never know what the future holds.
That's it.
Oh my god, Ambi, seriously. Desperation showing.
The future holds.
You never know.
Cover
Who
up.
fucking knows?
Okay, so next question is, how are you feeling?
And it's been a rough few days.
That first day especially, like, because I told them about you drinking and how scary that was.
Which, again, I think is not Ambi's story to tell.
Yeah, I'm not very good at... I'm not an emotional person. Amber is definitely the emotional one out of the two of us.
Yes, I am.
I bottle up my emotions until I can't take it anymore, and that first day I definitely pushed everything down until it just came out in the worst way possible. But I've been allowing myself to cry. I've been allowing myself to sit in those sad moments. Not stay there, but just sit for a moment. And actually talking about it. Like, talking about it with you has been...
That's so weird. That's so weird to me. How do you break up with someone and then, like, talk it through with them and live with them? Oh my god, no.
fairly
That sounds like legitimately the worst nightmare. My worst nightmare.
therapeutic,
Really?
I will say.
Yeah. Even as
Hi, we've just woken up and we live in the same four walls. Let's have a conversation about our relationship. Oh my god, no. Get me out.
painful as it is, I feel like that's probably a good thing
But it's been a mutual breakup. None of this makes sense.
to talk about it, you know. And I'm proud of you, because I know through our whole relationship, it's hard for you to express your feelings.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we're grieving the same thing. It's like I still feel like, you know, even though this is
One, I feel you.
our breakup, I still
Big O nose vibes. Tina, thank you for being here for 6 months, my friend. Tina says, off topic, just booked my flight to Reykjavik? Is that it? I can't pronounce things, Tina, but I hope you have a fabulous trip. Thanks for the super chat. I mean, thanks for being here for 6 months. That one.
feel like you're on my side.
Hey, Hammy,
course,
good
you
to
know.
see you.
And you're on mine.
Of course.
I know a lot of people don't get it.
And that's okay.
You don't
because
have
they
to.
didn't live it, and it's fine.
Yeah, because like people say, we don't know Feline. We didn't know your guys' relationship.
It's true. We don't know Feline at all.
Like, that's what I try to get across to people, is that like what you see on camera isn't my full life. What's important to me is you. And
Oh my god, this feels so weird.
I protected your privacy for so long, and I'm going to continue to do so. But by doing that, they didn't get to see the beauty in us. They didn't
Sounds like she's trying to kind of blame Feline there.
see the fun. They didn't see the love. And that's okay. But
And there was a lot of that.
there was a lot.
There was a lot of that.
Yes.
Even now, there's
Midnight,
still
that's
laughter and
Yeah.
stupid inside jokes.
Yeah.
And I only expect that to continue.
Oh my god. Feline, listen, because I like that pronunciation. Feline, you best be careful, because I have a feeling that this is the thing about being friends with exes, right? Because as much as Amby and Feline will say that it's mutual, there's always going to be, I honestly think that there's a high potential of one person in that relationship thinking, well, what if we stay friends, and what if I change? What if I can convince her that I've changed? I'm talking about Amby here. We've already heard her say multiple times the scent of desperation is in the conversation, where she's saying, you never know what could happen in the future. You never know. Things change, not right now. Maybe not right now, but who knows about the future? And that's why I think being friends with exes is really hard, because if you have someone who's thinking that there is potentially romance or a relationship in the future, and another person who's like, nah, we tried that and that didn't work, so thanks but no thanks. Like, this is how people get hurt. And I think that Amby is just setting herself up to be hurt if her expectation is that there is a glimmer of hope that she'll get with Feline again.
Oh, me too.
But no relationship is perfect.
Nope.
Morning,
But
sunshine.
I really do
Hello.
commend you for acknowledging, what you need.
I mean, same. So the last question. Is there anything else you want to say? Or you want to add? Or whatever it may be?
Damn, this part goes for 8 minutes.
This isn't the last time you guys are going to hear from Feline, by the way.
Why?
Because we do have some months together. And I'm going to start vlogging again. I don't want it to be awkward for her to be,
She's barely in your vlogs anyway. She doesn't need to be part of the vlogs anymore. Let her go. Let her go.
her limbs to be part of my vlogs still. So we just want to make it very clear that this is not, I mean, it's dramatic, but it's not the type of drama that I think people want
Bury that bloody
or they're
mess.
looking for.
Well,
So yeah.
that's the thing. Feline has to live with Amby. She has to keep the peace. So it all has to be very, middle of the road until there's a escape. 3 Crayons, hello. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for the super chat. 3 Crayons says, hi y'all, love y'all. Love right back, mate. Not how relationships work though, right? Barring stuff like abuse, addiction, etc. You love each other and you work on. No. The thing is that Amby will constantly sit here and say, you didn't see my real life, you don't know what my relationship was like. And even more so with Feline, because Feline wasn't on camera. It's really fun to say. So she will say all of that, but I'm not hearing the mutual. I'm hearing Feline's reasons, and I'm assuming some of Feline's reasons, but Amby's reasons I'm not seeing any. After everything I've watched, and I've listened to Amby talk about this relationship quite a bit, after everything, I'm not seeing the reason as to why Amby would want to break up with Feline, apart from it being mutual and her possibly saving face for stupid reasons. Thank you for the super chat.
Anyways, is there anything else that you'd like to say?
You're a good person.
Thank you. That was random. I was not expecting that. So are you.
No, but you're a genuinely good person. I've never... See, you got me emotional.
I see the tears. They're starting.
I've never had someone...
Wow, what a coincidence that the breakup video would also have Feline standing up for Amby towards the people who may have something to say about her. Alright, yep, we're on to page 5 of the script.
Show me what I'm worth,
Oh.
I guess.
This broken heart looks like a face trying to chew on the chin of a different face. Do you all see that?
You're worth so much.
Like this face, this face right here is trying to bite this guy's chin. You'll see that? You're welcome.
And that's why this is happening, because you deserve the world. And sadly, right now, because of circumstances, I can't give you that. You know?
Because of circumstances, I can't give you that. The circumstance, I think, is that Ambi can't travel. And Fleen possibly wants to have the world. Or maybe see the world.
No.
And I can't give you that.
I know. But we can be best friends and we can be in each other's lives.
Oh my god, Fleen, flee, Fleen.
You know?
Don't be best friends with Ambi. It's gonna be terrible.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're just a good person. Like, I know there's people out there who just want to see the character of Amberlynn, but...
Fleen, that is Amberlynn. Come on now.
Behind the scenes and off camera, you're a good person.
Thank you.
Oh, you guys see it? Do you see the chin muncher?
I'm excited to see your growth in the next phase of your life.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping you do take the time to just learn about you more.
Stop lying. You're gonna be a jealous ex. You just want me to be single. I'm just kidding.
Get the fuck out of here.
See, we be joking still.
Get
No,
the fuck out of here.
I don't think I've ever wanted to be single this bad in my life. I have not been single since I was 16. Like, when you really realistically think about it.
She was single between Destiny and Becky, though.
I've always either been in a relationship or I've been talking to somebody, but I don't want that. I want to see who I am as a single individual.
Ma'am, I feel like you're going to be in for a shock.
Same here.
That's going to be interesting for us both
You can't unsee the chin munch. Lisa, hello. Good to see you. I'm sorry.
to find that, you know?
Yeah, I haven't been single in a while. I mean, there are periods of time where I'm taking a
She wants to be single. Why is she crying? Steffi, she's filled with emotions.
single.
But it's mutual, you guys. But I love her and she's my best friend, but sometimes love isn't enough.
But, you know, I want some extended period
So silly.
of time.
It's going to be good for you.
Yeah. It's going to be a time of growth,
Mm-hmm.
time of reflection.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's going to be weird for me and hard, but it's going to be interesting because, like,
Wasn't this meant to be... Oh, it is a conversation with my ex. I thought this was meant to be a conversation where, like, Fleen would be answering questions, but we've got a lot of Ambi so far.
noticed, like, especially in the last, like, maybe 4 years of my life, I like to be alone. Like, I like my alone time. You know?
see, don't go crazy with that.
I mean, yes,
Don't-
I love
don't
being
go
near
crazy.
you. I love being near you. That doesn't change. But, like, you know, those couple of times where you went to see your family and I was here, like, I loved that alone time, you know?
I mean,
Do you think Ambi ever went to visit Fleen's family? Probably not.
I think you need some alone time.
Oh, absolutely. You as well.
That's kind of sad, being in a relationship for 2 years. Do you think they ever met?
I do. Yeah, I just need to figure out where I'm going to settle. I mean, maybe I'll hop from place to place for a little bit.
Gotta be a little realistic, but you're gonna figure it out. You're a free spirit. This isn't the end of us. It's
Just a new chapter.
It's just a new chapter.
Okay, just break up and move out.
It hurts, but I feel like it'll be worth it, hopefully, in the end.
I can only see good things coming from this.
Yeah, same.
You broke up, guys.
Wow, that was depressing.
Stop right now.
Over here crying, you're crying.
I know you ended up crying, you emotional thing. Where did this emotion come from?
You must have put some teardrops up in my eyes.
Yeah, that's what
I
it
wasn't
was.
looking.
That's what it was.
Yeah, put something in the air, making my eyes water. That's all it is.
Whatever.
Oh my god.
Few people.
Get to it.
Like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, thank you, Feline, for using your voice to just share your side. We've had a few days to reflect, and I definitely feel a lot more level-headed and clear-headed versus how I felt a couple days ago.
Do you mean when you decided to make a vlog like 24 hours after breaking up? That was a choice.
So that's good. And I think you're feeling the same way. I can kind of tell.
It's starting to sink in.
I feel like,
Haven't fully digested it yet, but it's starting to sink in.
yeah, this situation is going to be like an onion. And right now,
Yeah.
I think we're just slowly getting into the second layer.
Oh my god.
Speaking of onions,
What?
can we watch Shrek?
If you guys want to know a random fact about Feline, Shrek is her favorite movie. She's seen it like maybe 300 times. So, random fact.
But you won't watch it with me.
Whatever.
Imagine having a favorite movie and your partner refuses to watch it with you. Oh, there's so many reasons.
I can't watch any movies. My attention span, I don't.
Don't play with me. We watch movies. You have me watch Krampus.
Ma'am, your attention span, you sit there and fucking listen to hours worth of H3 podcasts. Like, calm down.
You fell asleep halfway through.
It was so bad.
You didn't get to see the ginger.
Okay, I'm done with this. Jen, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, super sticker. That's a very cute loaf monster. I appreciate it. Right, now time to get into the piece of content. Yeah, Ambi hates Shrek, everyone. Just another reason to not be on Team Ambi. Right, this is the latest upload entitled Getting into Bad Habits, Moving Updates, Emergency Vet, and Trader Joe Haul. Trader Joe's Haul? Trader Joe's. More than one trader? Trader Joe's. Right, let's go.
Hello.
You're loud.
Well, welcome to
loud.
a vlog.
Very good.
It just kind of feels weird
You're both loud.
to vlog now. Ever since the breakup.
Check,
Everything
check.
just doesn't feel like it used to. Like, everything just seems so meaningless.
Oh my god, how long do we have to put up with this? Can't wait.
Like, I look at the world and
Oh, it just seems like colours just left my vision. Oh, my heart, it doesn't beat the same. I am missing the love of my life, but you know, sometimes love isn't enough.
everything just feels like 1D.
Oh my god.
I don't know. It's hard to explain, but we were supposed to go grocery shopping
Ouch.
last night and we didn't. So we're gonna go today. So I just want to start off by just also saying thank you guys so
Shrek 2 is better than Shrek 1. Ooh, Jen. Controversial yet brave. I think so too, personally. I think the music for Shrek 2 is a lot better than the music for Shrek 1. Shrek 1 obviously sets us up really hard. Really, really good. Really, really good. But Shrek 2 I think is better because I Need a Hero with the fairy godmother singing while the giant Gingy breaks into the castle. Come on now. That's like probably one of the best cinematic scenes we've seen in like 100 years. Yeah. What, you haven't seen Shrek 2? It's really good. It's better than the first one if you ask me. You need to see Shrek 2. Yes, you can. I didn't get on board with 3 and then they just kept making them and I was not here for it. But 1 and 2 are classic staples and 2 has better music. Yes.
much for like the support with this whole thing and the kind words. And a lot of people thought the last video was weird, which I don't understand why, because it was literally just a Q&A.
I love that all of this BS nonsense with Ambi's breakup. The biggest thing we've taken away is that Shrek 2 is better than Shrek 1. Yay!
That Feline was a part of.
Yeah, I think 3's called Shrek the Third, right? And I think there's a 4th one. Is that the one with Rumpelstiltskin? There's one of them with Rumpelstiltskin. Yes, Jennifer Saunders is the fairy godmother. Yes. And there's Prince Charming, who's played by someone who I can't... Is it Chris? One of the Chris's. Is it one of the Chris's?
A podcast style.
No, is it what's his name from Enchanted? Not McDreamy, the other one. Cyclops. What am I doing? I don't think that's him. Deb, thank you for being here for 8 months. Oh, Shrek Forever After. That's the 4th one. Terrible. Bad. Boo. Deb, thank you for being here for 8 months. Deb says, good morning, Poppy. Love your ears. Cute. Thank you so much. Lovely to see you. Thank you for the support.
With
Oh, Shrek the Halls. That was the Christmas special. That was also bad.
this whole thing and the kind words. And a lot of people thought the last video was weird, which I don't understand why, because it was literally just a Q&A.
Is it James Marsden? Was it James Marsden? I don't know. I can't remember. Sorry.
Q&A that Feline was a part of, kind of podcast style. So there was no like video with
Thank you, Amy Flowers. I appreciate you. Amy's still talking, but we're talking about movies and it's more important.
it. You know how podcasts are. It's like just voice, unless they have a video option. But we didn't find it weird.
Also, this is where the conversation came from, just in case anyone's stepping in. Also, hit the like button for me if you could. So Feline said her favourite movie is Shrek. She's watched it like 300 times. And then said Ambi's never sat down and watched it with her. I just can't imagine being in a relationship for 2 years with someone and being with someone who's watched Shrek 300 times and never once sitting down to watch their favourite movie with them. If you watch Shrek 300 times, that's a pretty like impactful... Like, you're watching that pretty much every other day. You'd be watching that like once a month at least. Whew.
We didn't find it awkward. I got also a lot of messages of people saying that, you know, they liked that Feline opened up a bit. So we appreciate you guys. And to answer a really big question that I have gotten from people is like, why is she still living there? Because Feline is actually on the lease. She pays half of all the bills. She has been on the lease for about a year and a half now.
Okay.
This apartment
She can still move out.
is no more mine than it is hers, and vice versa.
Are you saying that she's had a spare bedroom all this time?
This is her
Is that what that means?
home. We love each other. There's no dramatics behind the scenes.
We'll see. Give it 6 months. Well, actually, give it however many months they've got left on their lease until they move out, and then Ambi's going to start talking about fleeing the same way she talks about Becky and Mestany.
We're going to continue staying here until we both move, until the lease is up. So we both equally just have some I's to dot and some T's to cross, and there's no reason for either of us to move, like, immediately. But you guys will see.
Why? But you could, though, because living together as a broken up couple is weird in this context. I understand it happens, but, like, in this where you're vlogging your entire life and sitting there crying in a conversation, telling us how in the future maybe we'll get back together. That's weird.
That within the next few months, a lot of things are changing and we are moving, but it's not happening right this second. Feline and I love each other so much. Like, this breakup had nothing to do with lack of love. We literally broke up while I had a hickey on my neck and a love letter from her on my desk.
But sometimes love isn't enough, you guys.
There was never any...
So why did you break up? Why did you break up? This is not making sense to me. Why did you mutually break up? Sans, well, post hickey and love note.
lack of love or anything like that.
Right.
And that love doesn't just go away.
Love will keep us together.
Because we aren't in a relationship anymore. I know to some people it's weird and confusing, but female-female relationships can be that way. And that's even just based on my experience. Anyways.
Ambi's history with relationships is an interesting and rocky road. If you want to unpack that, feel free. Kerry, thank you so much for being here for 21 months, mate. I appreciate it. Kerry says, Fleen will be thrown under the bus as Becky was. The same bus. That's correct. Yes, it's the Ambi Express.
I'm about to shower, get ready, and then as a single woman, I am officially going grocery shopping as a single woman for the first time in forever. Because even like when me and like my ex,
Balo, you're right. It does sound stupid.
broke up, like all I did was order takeout, and literally that's all I've been doing. I have probably gained some weight for sure. I've been having Olive Garden, McDonald's, like...
If this was filmed yesterday, the 9th, they broke up on the 4th, right?
It has been...
What a convenient date to easily remember.
Not good. I have definitely turned to food the last few days for comfort, and I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's. I'm gonna stock up on some healthy goodies. Usually,
Yay!
Feline and I, we go grocery shopping together, share a cart together, share food together, always split the bill right in half.
You are still living together. You can do that as roommates. You know that, right?
But I'm grocery shopping as a single lady.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
So everything is just...
We broke up, so now we have to do 2 separate shops. But y'all still live together. You're still paying the same bills. How does that make sense?
It's new for me. And yeah, so I'm gonna go get in the shower.
Share a car together. Mystique, hello, good to see you.
And I will see you guys when I'm out. So I'm ready. I tried to do
Wifey's Independence Day.
some light makeup just to, I don't know,
a
maybe
good
feel
one.
good about myself. I don't. Not at all. But let's go to the Trader Joe's. I don't know if I'm gonna film in there because it's always super freaking crowded. My city loves a Trader Joe's, and this is what I film with.
Okay.
It's a mess, you guys. I have been slacking on life, okay? Just give me some time.
Oh my god, no one fucking cares. You have all the time in the world to put your towels away. I don't care.
Like, I carry a huge camera and a huge tripod. Like, I already have the attention on me because of what I look like. I don't need people be staring at my device. But we'll see. Either way, I'm probably gonna do like a little grocery haul. I love Trader Joe's, and I know y'all love a Trader Joe's also. Let's go. All right, so we're pulling into the Trader Joe's here.
With Wifey, who is going to purchase their own cart.
I wonder if there's gonna be a lot of people in the parking lot.
This feels like the first time we've done this. Specifically here. We always get the hauls at the end. Oh my god, tinfoil beret theory. Break it out, everyone. The reason we haven't seen these like drive-by hauls, like we really only leave the house for Amy to go and experience a health scare. or sometimes a haul, but they're very rare. So the reason why we're doing this is because Ambi wants to be seen as a changed person in front of Feline before Feline leaves forever. She wants to show Feline that she is serious and does want to change and can go out and experience the world. And that's why she's decided to make content out of this today, so that she can go with Feline. Because normally Feline would just go by herself. Well, that was easy to put together.
Usually is. It's a popular store. Hello. Summer days. Whew.
Drifting away. Oh, summer nights. Oh, well.
It is hot.
What a problematic song.
So, got my groceries.
Oh, that's right, the fake tote bag. Yay.
Here's one bag.
Oh my god.
I will say Trader Joe's
I'm clearly very tired.
literally bags are the best. Out of any grocery store. 3 huge bags.
Midnight Blue says Ambi's in the bargaining phase of grief. Maybe.
So, a grocery haul when we get home. I'm still eating my feelings, folks.
Oh good, we got macarons.
So I got some French macaroons to try tonight.
Macaroons, macarons. They are two different things.
They're not for tomorrow, don't worry.
They are macaroons.
But still tonight I am
Macarons are the coconutty dudes.
slacking. So the cashier asked me, he was like,
All of this noise.
so what are you doing this weekend? Like, do you have to work? I was so
Baker girl, I would like to state the obvious. She's not alone.
awkward. I'm like, I mean, I'm a YouTuber, so I can work whenever I want to. And
Marissa, hi, good morning.
whenever I tell someone I'm a YouTuber, first question is, what are you doing there? I vlog my life. All right, so let's do the grocery haul.
Cukes.
I got some mini cucumbers,
We call them cukes.
some carrots,
Uh-huh. Need to find a shortened, cute name for carrots. Baby carrots.
celery,
That is kind of cute.
2 things of cauliflower, asparagus, some organic broccoli,
Uh-huh.
some strawberries,
Yeah.
some very cherry plums. I got some fresh cherries. Love me a cherry. 2 things of these Dutch yellow potatoes. 2 things of roasted garlic chicken sausage. I got some turkey meatballs. They're fully cooked. And by the way, this is just what I had in the fridge. I'm kind of organizing my fridge
Man, she really does just eat a whole heap of processed meat, huh?
right now, so that's why that's there. Got some cottage cheese. Got some garlic and jalapeno stuffed olives.
Like, the meatballs are the one that send me, because it's like, a meatball is 4 ingredients. You can just whip that together. Whatever.
I'm so excited
Whatever, she needs convenience food, everyone.
to try them. Some bell pepper and 2 things of chicken. I got some chicken and cheese tamales. I
Here's the processed food, right.
love me a tamale. I got some mini chicken tacos, some buffalo style chicken poppers, some chicken spring rolls, organic
Giant box of rice. How much is that? 850 grams. That's, well, I mean, it's not that much.
jasmine rice, vegetable gyoza, and then these are just Korean spicy stir-fried rice cakes. Super excited to try those.
She's had those before and she didn't like them. I specifically, well, not those ones, but the instant ones she didn't like.
And then I got some plantain chips,
Oh, she did get macaroons.
some coconut macaroons, some coconut strips,
Uh-huh.
some French macarons,
She got one of both. There you go. Problem solved.
and one of my favorite things from Trader Joe's is this chocolate coconut almonds. All right, you guys, we're gonna do a little taste test moment here.
Oh,
Try
good.
some of
Oh, thank God.
these French macarons. They're lusciously French, very chocolate, and very vanilla. So let's give them a try.
But are they very Delta?
Lusciously French.
Yeah, that's what it says. So it comes with 6 of each flavor. Do you want to try? I'll give you one each. Here's a very vanilla and a very chocolate.
Can I just like take a bite?
Yeah, do whatever you want. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the vanilla.
Ambi, I thought we weren't doing this. I thought we weren't eating on camera anymore. Didn't you say that at some point in time? No, we're just, okay, never mind. Who cares? Who even cares anymore? Whatever. What even is weight loss? What?
What is this?
Mmm.
Oh my God.
You don't like it? Oh, that's a 10 out of 10. Chocolate?
I can't tell if this mouthwash is the flavor that's on my mouth. But this tastes like straight, like, gourmet ass.
Gourmet ass.
I don't know if you guys can hear Feline, but she has mouthwash
No, we heard.
on her mouth, so she said it tastes like gourmet ass. The vanilla's better. I give the chocolate a 7.
Stop it.
her mouth, so she said it tastes like gourmet ass. The vanilla is better. I give the chocolate a 7.
I need, hold the phone, everyone. I just got to do a thing really quickly. Just bear with me.
She said it tastes like gourmet ass. The vanilla's better. I give the chocolate a 7.
I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Infuriating.
And I give the vanilla a 10.
Really?
That's what it was. That was the reason they broke up.
The texture is so good.
Oh, that's nasty.
I always
Tasting things like a rabbit.
LOL at the lighting in this bathroom. Is that better?
Why did I do that? I'm a gremlin, Brandon.
It's a little better.
It's the ears.
But then you hear the fan. So it's like, do we deal with the fan while I look, semi-normal? Or this where I literally look like a ghost?
You literally look the same regardless of the lighting, Mary. Like, it's giving, like, this is actually technically better lighting because you are lit how you would, like, be lit if you stepped outside. This is we're filming on a potato and we know that you're not a fan of those. This is real life. This is some kind of backlit yellow light fuckery. No, this is what you look like. Deal with it.
I don't know. I'll go back and edit and see how loud the fan was. Anyways, I have a few
Don't care.
clips, like vlogging clips from before the whole breakup happened. So I kind of just want to like catch up on my vlog and have everything, it all be happening in real time. So I'm actually going to post those right here.
Okay.
Y'all, you cannot tell because
How long ago was this?
you just can't tell, but I swear to you, there's a tornado outside. I'm pretty sure it's hailing.
Sounds like hail.
Oh my god, it's so scary. Yep, it's hailing outside.
Is this when she was panicking about the lightning storm, or is this a different time?
See those little guys?
Yep, that's hail.
And Rarity, she just loves this weather while all my other fur babies, Twinkie and Wasabi, are terrified. So I'm currently
What did you call her, Pootling? A pluvia what?
using my phone to film, so quality is a little different.
Someone said the storm was a couple of days before the 4th. That would make sense. She's literally just using B-roll.
But it's 3 in the morning, and Twinkie, her paw, she's going like this. She'll barely walk on it. She don't want to straighten it. So we're going to the emergency
Hey,
vet.
Sandra.
They said it's a 5-hour wait, so we're taking her there.
Right, sorry. This is actually important, and I was talking over stuff.
These Twinkie and Wasabi are terrified. So I'm currently using my phone to film, so quality is a little different, but it's 3 in the morning, and Twinkie, her paw, she's going like this. She'll barely walk on it. She don't want to straighten it. So we're going to
Oh, poor baby.
the emergency vet. They said it's a 5-hour wait, so we're taking her there. I just took a really quick shower.
That's kind of the question of what happens when Fleen leaves, or Fleen flees, as it were. How does Ambi get her animals to pet care? How's that happen? She gonna take an Uber? She said in the past that she's not a fan of Ubers. So I'm mildly concerned about how she's gonna get the animals to, like, pet care. Also, not the time to film. This feels like a weird time to film.
I brought Twinkie in here in her bed.
Like, film afterwards. We don't need to see you getting ready to go. Like, just go.
She's not doing good. I cried like a crazy. I hate to see her hurting. Like, this is breaking me. It's okay, baby.
Oh, you precious bean.
We're gonna take you.
Oh.
Okay? She just looks so sad. Ugh. And I can tell she's in a lot of pain because, like, literally, she was making, like, the face she makes when she's in pain. I've only seen it a couple times. I've had Twinkie for 8 years. She's a very healthy, amazing dog, but she is getting old. So I'm scared. And she was, like, whining in my arms and, like,
Yeah, just go. Yeah, stop talking and go to the vet. Exactly, Throaty.
cuddling into me, trying to let me know that something was wrong, but it's like, I already knew. I already knew, baby.
Mobile vet. That would be a good idea. Yes.
Okay?
How does Amber take Amber to human care? Oh, I don't know. Call an ambulance.
You guys, I have
Actually, she's never done that, has she? It's always been, like, getting dropped off at the emergency room.
kind of... And the last day, I have hardcore fixated
Why is this in here? What happened to Twinkie?
on these wannabe Legos that I've had. None of these are the Lego brand. I just want to make that clear.
Oh my god, ma'am, I don't give two fucks about your plastic tat. What happened to the dog? Although these are Pokemon, but still, what happened to the dog?
I have fixated. These are ones that I have had. This one is actually from a subscriber.
Nobody cares about this.
So I wanted to show it off.
Nobody cares about real Lego, off-brand Lego, Pokemon-themed Lego. I mean, we all do care about those things, but, like, not here.
Look how adorable. And there's like a little kitty cat. And there's like, that's supposed to be like a little pond, I think.
Where's your little doggy dog?
So, and then I also had all of Evie's
Terrible editing, J9.
evolutions to do, which I finally did.
Like, put this at the start. Front load this. This doesn't have to be chronological.
I've had this for so long. So I did all of these. Like, there's just so many. I had so much fun. And then this is the bunny that Feline got me for Easter. So I've also had this guy. And I was able to make a little carrot. And then I think this is just supposed to be a flower. So it came with a flower to carrot that I got to build. And then I finally did Snorlax. Oh my
god. This seems super insensitive.
gosh, I've had him for so long. Isn't he adorable? I love Pokemon, if you guys don't know.
Do you?
Pokemon are just adorable. What can I say? I grew up with Pokemon hardcore.
Did you hardcore?
And then this is supposed to be a Mojito Tavern. So again, none of these are actually the Lego brand. So besides this one, this is the only Lego brand, I forgot to say. So now I went on to Amazon because this is a hobby I enjoy. No one has to understand it. It's fine. Again, to the subscriber who sent me this, thank you so freaking much. Like, it was so fun to build.
I can't believe she chose to flesh this out. That's crazy.
And I wanted to show you, and
She didn't have unboxing off-brand Legos in the title. No, it was emergency vet.
appreciate it beyond words. So I went on to Amazon and I got some other like building blocks, for the lack of a better word. I just want to call them Lego wannabes.
Don't care. I just so don't care. I super don't care. How fucking long does that go? Jesus.
Some pieces here, and there also comes with like a sticker moment. So yeah, we had that huge storm. My goodness. It was pretty bad. I didn't vlog any more of it. We did not lose power. It flickered a few times.
Sorry, I'm confused. Where's the Twinkie update?
But we were good. My hair's kind of curly from that braid. And then the thing with Twinkie, so we
When did that happen?
ended up taking her, and her
I'm sorry, did you take Twinkie to the vet and then film your off-brand Lego stuff? And not, like, immediately film what's happening with Twinkie? That seems deranged.
joints because of age, and the vet always says, you know, dogs. Oh, my AirPod. Oh my god. Wait, where are you? Dogs that are smaller. Twinkie's always running, jumping on furniture. She acts like a spring chicken, like she's freaking 2 years old, but she's not. She's 10. So they had to actually give a stronger medicine because she already takes medicine a few times a week for her joints. So we got prescribed a stronger one for her.
That makes sense.
She's feeling a lot better. Like, that worried me so bad. I don't know, it was just really scary. And since that Lego clip, I've actually done more Legos. So
I think maybe a good idea for Twinkie might be to not be jumping up and down on the couch, because I know that that's bad for small dogs and their joints. I mean, I don't know whether or not Amber's going to stop that from happening. Probably not. Anyway.
I'll definitely show you guys those in the future. Legos has been, like, even knockoff Lego.
She spoke more about Lego than Twinkie's vet visit. That's crazy.
Different brand of Lego has been so helpful
That's crazy. That's crazy.
during this whole
Puppy stairs. Ooh, that'll work. Or like a little ramp. Yes.
thing when I feel a lot of anxiety or just like at my saddest. I like a good distraction. Like, I've turned to a lot of bad habits again. I have taken some Delta 8 gummies. I've been turning to takeout. I started drinking soda again. As you guys know, I suffer with excoriation. I have been
I'm sorry, I heard Delta 8 and sodies.
picking really bad at my skin. I like to clean my home every day. I love a clean area, and I haven't been cleaning. My apartment is a wreck right now, so I just really want to wake up tomorrow. Ugh, waking up is hard. Going to sleep and waking up is one of the hardest, because it's like I would fall asleep with Feline holding my arm or us cuddling, and I'd wake up and be excited to start a new day with her. And now it's like every time I wake up I remember, oh, my heart is broke. And it's like, just because this breakup was mutual, it doesn't take away the pain. I just
She's still in your living room, dude. Like, just go open the door and say, hey, bestie, good morning.
I just can't imagine my life without her, and I don't know, it's just hard. But yeah, I want to wake up tomorrow and kind of just like get my life back on track. So yeah,
Waking up is hard to do, yes.
this is, you know, my time to be single. And once I move and
That's true, Marissa. Thank you for the super chat. Jen says, we can all say what we want about Ambi, but she takes care of her pets, unlike Foodie. She does. She's got, so this entire, like, Twinkie thing is just weird to be filming while you get ready. Like, just get ready. I really hope she does get, like, a little ramp or some little stairs or something cute. That'd be good.
and I go to a different state and
And I hope Wasabi and Rarity are doing well, because we very rarely see much of them.
in a different state. That's definitely going to be a big change.
Well, that's the thing, Super Chats. That's going to be interesting as well, with Feline not in the building, or not in the world of girls. Who's going to walk Twinkie? I hope the smart thing would... I don't know. Twinkie might not get along with other dogs. The smart thing for Ambi to do, if she's still traumatized by her tennis shoes, is finding a local dog walker and getting them to walk Twinkie. Because I think Twinkie would enjoy that.
And that's going to be like the real test of time, you know? So yeah, a lot of people have a misconception that like I can't take care of myself. I don't know what gave you guys that idea, especially in the last couple of years.
Do you know what gave us the idea that you can't take care of yourself, Ambi? Dangling ankle, the fact that you admitted to being bedbound, the fact that you admitted to being housebound in the last 12 months, the fact that you choked on a potato, shat yourself, and had to have someone else clean it up. There's 4 examples. There's 4 examples of reasons why your audience may think that you can't take care of yourself. It's not shady. It is literally the words that have come out of your mouth. Can't believe she sits here and says, I can't believe what I've said. Like, can't imagine what I've said leading you all to believe that I can't take care of myself. You don't walk your dog, ma'am. You don't walk your dog. You don't drive. Everything gets delivered to you. Like, you have to be driven to the ER or the doctors. Like, how are all of those things going to happen? And like, look, I catch buses and trains and I walk everywhere because I love me public transport and getting my steps in. Ambi doesn't. Ambi's not going to walk.
I take care of myself. The only thing that Feline helps me with is the fact that I don't drive, and a lot of couples are like that, where it's like one person drives and the other one don't. And I feel like I get a lot of heat for it because of my weight, which is really weird because like if it was someone skinny, people would be saying, oh, your wife or your husband or your partner is your caretaker. Like, no, it's just I am too afraid to drive.
She literally had to save you from choking on a piece of potato and shitting your pants. What are you talking about? This isn't just about the driving, right? It's layered. It's layered. Driving certainly doesn't help. Could Ambi still do things? Could she still go to Trader Joe's or at least get groceries delivered? Sure. Could she organise someone to walk Twinkie? Yeah, absolutely. But this isn't just about those things. Ambi is admitted to being bedbound in the past and housebound in the last year. Like, she's one dangling ankle away from being stuck up in bed, which is fair enough of anybody, right? But Ambi's just made such a spectacle out of her life over the last 10 years on the internet that, yeah, everything's kind of overreactive and bombastic, but I don't think she'd take care of herself well. That's kind of one of the reasons why she's always needed to be in a relationship, is because she's always needed someone in her world to help her with things, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because I know that there are people out there who benefit from being in relationships in that capacity, but like, that's the reason why the internet thinks you can't look after yourself, gal, because you've come online and told us. Sorry.
Everything else I do for myself. I take care of myself, I take care of my apartment, I take care of my animals. Like, I even saw someone say, like, we know how it is because I watch 600 Pound Life, and I'm like, not everyone is the same.
Not everyone is the same, but we watch you, gal. We watch you, and we know that Twinkie doesn't get walked unless it's Fleen. And you told us about the potato.
Years ago, yeah, I was in a bad spot. I couldn't take care of myself. I couldn't even stand to cut some zucchini for freaking dinner time. But I am completely different than the person I was 4 or 5 years ago. I am like actually the complete opposite. Like, there's so many ways that I have improved, and it's probably hard to see like via like camera, via YouTube, because I obviously don't show my whole life. Ugh. I mean, that's clear as ever. Like, the most important part of my life was Feline for the last 2 years, and I didn't show the beauty.
No, you didn't. And that the beauty, Fleen herself, no, you didn't, and that's why people stopped watching you, because it was boring as fuck. We all got bored over the last 2 years, Ambi. Even the most stalwart of audience members got bored as hell. Still watched, but it's boring as hell. It's boring as hell for you to have a relationship with someone who's not on camera. And even if they weren't on camera, they just weren't featured. Like, we didn't know anything about Fleen apart from, you know, enjoying sneakers and was the one who walked Twinkie.
In our relationship.
Hey, Addie.
Yeah, sure, she was in my videos here and there, but it didn't portray our relationship at all. So I think that's just like a good example of like, I only showed like a fraction of my life. What I'm trying to say is, I will be moving by myself. I will be living by myself. I'm not moving in with anyone. I'm not getting a roommate. Some people are asking if I'm moving in with my mom. No, I want to live on my own. I want to do me. I want to be as independent as I can. I'm 32 years old and I'm just kind of ready to experience that. And I know a lot of people don't want to believe that.
No, I mean, I believe it. I'll believe it when I see it, though. I can't wait for you to experience all of that. But I think that Amber's going to feel quite lonely. I think that she's going to recognize her own limitations. And I think that she's going to need to engage with other people and services to assist her in things that she would traditionally have a partner to do for her. Which, again, isn't shady. It's just what we've seen.
Think that I am someone who needs a caretaker? No, I don't. I don't understand where I've given that impression, because
again, all the 4 examples I just mentioned.
You guys, I have showed myself cooking, walking, cleaning, taking care of my pets, taking care of myself. Like, I have showed that. I have never showed anything like the opposite of that, besides like telling you guys my weight. So I feel like it's a lot of like stereotyping.
Sure, Jan, this literally has nothing to do with your weight. It doesn't matter. You told us you choked on a potato and shat your pants and had to have someone else clean it up for you. You told us you were bedbound years ago. You told us this year you told us you were housebound. Specifically, and you don't walk your animals. You don't walk your animals. You don't walk down to the store to go shopping. You don't do any of those things. Are there services and people out there who can do all of that stuff for you? Yeah, absolutely. But like, stop trying to gaslight your audience into blaming everybody for being fat phobic, for assuming there are things that you can't do, because historically you have shown you can't do those things.
It's happening, and it's unfortunate, but that's okay. I want to take you guys on this journey.
Great, can't wait.
And you guys are going to see me be as independent as I can. The next couple months are going to be a little, but we're going to get there. It's kind of dreadful. The next few months are going to be very hard.
Exactly that, Destiny Spooky.
But I know
Great name, by the way.
I'll be okay. And that's all that matters. So anyways, I'm going to go. And I'll see you guys in the next.
Oh, 100%, Lottie. So Lottie had a note saying, I think Amber severely underestimates how much she relies on other people. Yeah, absolutely. And doesn't understand that being in a home by yourself for a few days is not the same as living alone. At all. Not at all. Like, I don't even know if Amber's got her bank situation figured out. Remember when she had to do drive-through banking because, I don't know, internet banking doesn't exist for her bank? Whatever. Like, just simple things like that. I think that she's going to experience a severe, like, oh no, like, moment. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we're done here, chat. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. It's time for me to put myself to bed. Nice and early, which is excellent. My lats will appreciate that. So, thank you all for being wonderful. I hope you all have a magical Monday day and or night. So thank you for being here. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, that'd be great. Please make sure you drink your water, wear your sunscreen, hug a loved one, and have a treat today. Take care of yourself because you only have one meat wagon. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, you've been lovely, and I've been Pulpy, and I'm off. So I'll see you all in the next video and or live.